Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel, The Empress Speaks, and I'm the Empress. So, I hope everyone is doing well this August 28th, this portal, 828 portal. I've been imploring you all to be very intentional about your manifestations, and I hope that you are continuing to do so. So, have you ever heard the phrase, once in a blue moon? Well, you ever wonder where that comes from? That's what we're going to talk about tonight, how the blue moon is going to affect every one of our signs of the zodiac, and just a little bit of information about it all together. So, basically, our super blue moon is going to happen on August the 30th, and this is a wonderful time, as I've mentioned all of this month, for you to be very clear about what you want and to let go of those things that no longer serve you. I've got some notes here that I'm going to be scrolling through. Okay, so astrologists call this such a phenomenon that's going to be happening on August the 30th. Not only will there be a blue moon, but it will be a super blue moon. So definitely make sure that you are marking your calendars, you're ready for it, you are focused on your intentions, um, you've got your manifestations written down. You've got your vision board ready if you don't already have one, or notes, or whatever it takes to bring things perceptively from out of your mind into this third dimension. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. This is going to give us another opportunity, and as I said earlier, this whole full moon is about amplifying your emotions. Lunar cycles are certainly dealing with your emotions, but because we are using the energy off of a previous super moon, we're just kind of riding that wave. So whatever you're feeling emotionally is going to be amplified times 10. Okay, so if you're sad, you're going to be much more depressed during this time unless you're able to grab a hold of your energy and transmute it into something much more positive and higher vibrational. So if you are happy, you're going to feel yourself very elated during this time. Okay. So this is going to be an extraordinary cosmic month, and it has been. And I think most of you are already aware of it. You sense it, and you've had some signs of it. So the super blue moon is going to peak at 9:36 p.m. on August the 30th. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be in Pisces in the closest, biggest, and brightest full supermoon of 2023. So totally amplified, such a beautiful sight. You can get your Old Farmer's Almanac and get some more information about it if you'd like. Some of these notes are coming from that as well. The next time we'll see a full supermoon like this, in relation to the Earth, will be on November the 5th in 2025. Okay, so how will it affect you? Basically, the new moon signifies the beginning of a new cycle and a push towards something unknown and new. So, ending what no longer serves you. And this is going to really be a resounding theme for just about every one of the zodiac signs that we're going to go through. So, whether it's an old shirt, an outdated belief, an old lover, or old relationship, or old job, whatever's not properly aligned to you that's serving your highest good, you're going to be ultimately leaving that to make room for power and authenticity. So you're going to become more authentic for those of you who are going to be ascending during this time. And that ascension could be an emotional, physical, metaphysical, spiritual ascension. It just, it can take shape, form in different ways, shape and form in different ways. All right. So our full moons, we know, typically offer us moments of clarity, and it gives us an opportunity to really focus on what it is that we desire, what we want, okay? And because a full moon is following the logic of the energy of Aquarius, from August the 1st full moon, this blue super moon is going to grant us empathy, okay? That we need to find acceptance, because Pisces is about intuition, emotion, spirituality, all of that. That's what the full moon in Pisces represents, okay? And so now we're going to be focused from the logical side to the more spiritual, intuitive, empathetic side of us, okay? So you may find yourself identifying and addressing things that were dormant inside of you, a broken relationship with a parent or a family member or a sibling or something of that nature, or a broken relationship with someone that or lack of closure for a relationship that you were once in years ago. Somebody might resurface from your past and that you never found or got closure in that connection when it broke. And you might find an opportunity out of the blue where you're talking to this person and you're getting the closure that you need. Some of the strangest stuff does happen. Okay, so heightened emotions and clarity can inspire deep emotional growth. So, like I said, this is a transformation. This is for some of you, and an ascension for others. So, some of you are going to transform by letting go of the old way of thinking, way of being, way of living, all of that, to become something new. And some of you are going to ascend, meaning you're going to raise your vibrational frequency. You're going to go up in spirituality. You're going to take what is old, but also make it better and renew it. Renew your strength spiritually, physically, metaphysically, mentally, all of those things. Okay? So, what does it mean for each sign? I'm going to try to make this short here. For Aries, a mental health matter. Okay, a mental health matter or personal secret that you've been keeping, you know, to yourself for a long time, or from yourself, may be revealed. Something that you've blocked out or repressed. Some repressed emotions may come up, and I've seen this in various tarot readings for some of you who have requested personal. So some repressed emotions are going to come up and come out for some of you. And, be kind to yourself, Spirit is saying, and accept the messages that come through. There are things that you have repressed. In order to deal with the future, you've got to deal with the past. And so that is going to be a resonating theme really for all of these signs, zodiac signs, because the full moon has a tendency to reveal things to us that was once hidden from our past, present, or even future. Taurus. Okay, the full moon is in your house of community. And so you're going to be feeling very empathetic and very generous towards people, and be more emotionally in tune with who you are and the people that mean the most to you. So it may be some sudden empathy that you feel towards someone that you've not spoken to in a while, or even someone on a platonic level, like a friend, neighbor, or coworker. You're just going to want to be helpful and empathetic, which is a little bit, I wouldn't say uncharacteristic, but it's very unique for you. But you're going to, just be feeling like, okay, I want to put myself in someone else's shoes. And you're going to have a lot more empathy during this time. For Geminis, something is revealed to you with regard to your career or work life, okay? Thanks to the full moon in your 10th house. So you're going to decide whether or not a job opportunity is right for you. Should you go for a promotion or transfer out of the unit or division, or apply for something else? So it's going to be about your career, gems, okay? For our Cancers, all right, the super moon is in your house of expansion and travel. So you're realizing, something that you're passionate about, and the time is right now for you to go out and do it. So you're going to want to travel. You're going to want to, make some power moves where it comes to, pursuing a path of passion. So pursuit of passion where it comes to career, travel, or even education, right? Leos, my Leo gangs. Y'all know I'm a proud Leo son. So got to be a little extra for the Leos. All right. So for Leos during this time, um, this full moon is happening in your house of debt and finances. So any financial obligations or fiscal obligations, money obligations are going to resurface. If you've not addressed them, Leos, you got to settle up. That might come up. Somebody who owes you something, or credit card payments, or whatever the case may be. Anything financial related, you can expect for it to come up. Okay. Virgos, full moon is in the house of long-term partnerships. So during this time, Virgos, you may become suddenly aware of your partner's feelings, and that you've been too hard on them, and that you've got to express more empathy, and be able to compromise, okay, in your relationship. For those of you who are in long-term partnerships, you just want to reflect, okay, and you want to adjust and pivot where needed, okay. Libra. Libra. Okay, Pisces is all about our spiritual and emotional well-being. And so with the full moon in your house of physical health, you're going to be focusing, of course, on that. Therapy programs, massage therapies. You may switch therapists, physical therapists, occupational therapists. You're going to release health patterns that no longer serve you, okay? And maybe focus more so on taking care of yourself, better health, better fitness regime. No, regime? I don't know. Fitness regime. Okay. Taking a break from drinking, any addictive behaviors or things that you are indulging in too much, you're going to be walking away from, because you're going to realize that, hey, I'm not 100% me with this. So I want to focus on wellness. Okay. Scorpio, the Pisces full moon falls in your house of friends and dating. And that's going to help you find closure in your friendships and or relationships that you ended previously from a month ago, or maybe 2 months to up to 2 years ago. And so this is going to help you find your authentic self again. You're going to get back in touch with you. I think you've had some lingering thoughts of, coulda, woulda, shoulda, and you didn't get the closure that you wanted or expected. And so you're going to be able to address that and let some things go during this supermoon. Sagittarius. All right. With Sagittarius, your full moon is going to be in your house of family. So it's a perfect time to find personal closure with lingering family wounds. So this is going to be about healing generational curses, some things that you all have buried and suppressed for such a long time. You're going to be able to, rip that Band-Aid off and have some really good conversations, heartfelt conversations, poignant conversations about what's happening with you and how it has shown up and manifested in your life and had an impact on the way you have relationships with others. So Sagittarius is going to be about healing trauma from families or generational trauma. Capricorn, the full moon occurs in your house of communication. So definitely want to be thankful to that Pisces energy for giving you a more empathetic tone. You may find yourself, being able to communicate in with a more empathetic tone, even if you have something disappointing to express to someone, or you're going to let them down easy, Capricorn. You're not just going to drop them on their heads. So you are going to be very empathetic and you're going to use your soft skills in ways that you've never been able to before, or not in ways that you don't always use them in your communication style, Capricorn. And Aquarius, your full moon is in your house of self-worth and material things. And so you're going to be going through your closet, assessing things, perhaps purging things. You're going to really get into that Virgo energy of cleaning, purging, perfectionism, and all of that. So you're going to be viewing your material things and self-worth from a spiritual standpoint. So you may be going through an ascension process, Aquarius. Many of you will. So you're just going to, make a fair assessment of the things that bring you joy in your life, okay? And last but not least is the Pisces. All right. The full moon is going to ask you to release any outdated ways of thinking about yourself. A lot of self-reflection. So it's going to prompt you this time, this full moon, super moon is going to prompt you to act on clarity, and just authenticity, just being very clear about who you are, um, and going deep within with your intuitive feeling, that's going to surface up and bring you more clarity about who you are, what your spiritual gifts and talents are, and just, what resonates best with you, and not what other people think you should do, but what you should be doing with your life. Okay? All right. There are lots of wonderful rituals that you can do during this time with the supermoon water, charging your crystals and or divination devices under the full moon, to capture the energy of the full moon. So if you're interested in that, just comment below and I'll put some videos up of some things that you can do during this time. So anyway, for my day ones and my subscribers, Ashe, thank you so much for your support. And my members, you mean absolutely everything to me. And for those of you who are new viewers and you're just popping in to see what's cooking and cracking, I know I'm corny. But this is our vibe. This is our tribe. If you like it, definitely hit that like button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Give me a share if you care, and subscribe and all that wonderful stuff. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. All right, until next time, y'all take care of yourself and each other.